Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of Computercraft with Jtank4. In this episode, we'll be discussing writing statements that intend to capture user responses and using the user's responses in a if statement, which of course is the other thing we'll be going over. Now, we're going to be editing the file that we made in the previous episode, hi. So type in edit hi and hit enter, as I've done. Now, an interesting little tidbit of information is that if you noticed in the previous episode, this looked kind of bad because there were no line breaks between the two lines of text. To do this, simply type a backspace and then N before the end of the quote. And to do one in this line, because we can't put a /n here, otherwise it would cause the hello variable to be printed on the next line, we'll actually put the /n inside of the variable, like so. We'll save it, exit, and type it again, and now you can see it looks a whole lot better with the line break. Let's go ahead and clear the screen and edit the program one more time. Now to start off, let's go ahead and make a new line at the end of the program. What we want to do now is we want to have the program print a line of text and then ask the user to type in a response. To do this, type write and then use the protocol for printing text, in other words, open parenthesis, open quote, and then the string of text that you want to print. So in this case, we'll say the world asks, how was your day? We'll end the quote and end the parenthesis. But let's put that little line break there. I'm sure it'll make it look better. Then, what we need to do is we need to have Lua actually take the user's response and put it into a variable. To do this, we'll say the name of the variable. We'll just name it day. Then we'll say space equals space, and then read with open parenthesis and close parenthesis. This tells Lua to read what the user typed in and then put it in the variable day. Next, let's go ahead and use that variable in an if statement. To make an if statement, simply type if, space, and then the condition. The condition we're going to use is if day, the variable, is equal to, we have to type two equal signs to make sure Lua knows that we're asking if it's equal to fine, in this case, rather than one equal sign, which would tell it we want day to equal fine. That wouldn't be okay. So then we'll type space, then we'll hit an enter, and we'll type what we want to happen if this is true. So we'll say print that's just great. Now, before ending our if statement, let's make an else statement. If they don't say fine, then we want it to print that's too bad. We'll end the quote and end the parenthesis, and then we'll type end, which tells Lua that we're ending the if statement. We'll press Control S, Control, move over to exit with the arrow keys, and then hit enter. Then we'll run our program by typing hi and hitting enter. As you can see, it has the proper line breaks, and it says all the previous text, but then it also asks, the world asks, how was your day? And we have this nice little flashing line here telling us that it's asking me for a response. So I'll go ahead and respond fine and hit enter, and then it properly responds. That's just great. Let's clear the screen and run the program one more time. This time let's respond not fine and hit enter. There you go. The program responds, that's too bad. Thanks for watching my video. I hope it helped you and that you'll take a second to like it or maybe even favorite it. Be sure to add comments in the comment section suggesting ideas for future episodes. And as always, be sure to have a nice day.